Hi guys! So today I thought I'd talk about my Project Pan. I've been doing Project Pan for a while, but I've never filmed it before or blogged about it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys this time. I'm starting a new one just before Christmas. Some of these items I've already worked on quite a little bit, and I'm going to probably replace items with new items as I use them up. If I'm using an item that I'm really not liking and I know that I'm not going to enjoy finishing it, then I'll probably end up throwing it out, but I'll update you on that as we go along. So the first product in my Project Pan is a nearly used up item. It's the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Oil Free Photo Finish Foundation. I think that's what it's called, the Laura Mercier Silk Cream. Now this was £35 and I bought it because Elle Fowler loved it and she's one of my favourite YouTubers, but I think I'm going to have to settle for the fact that we've got very different skin types and it just did not work for me. But it was £35, like, to me that is such a lot of money. So I felt like I had to finish it and get every last drop out of it. So I've actually cut open the tube and emptied it into an empty face cream tub to finish it off because I couldn't get any more out of the squeezy tube. So that is what's left. It's a very little amount, but with this foundation a little goes a long way. So there's still quite a few uses in that, but I know I can finish this up quickly. I'm deliberately giving myself something that I know I can use it quickly on Project Pan so that it won't take very long for me to have an achievement and something to mark off my list. So I feel like I'm doing well, because I know that'll keep me focused, because I've tried lots of Project Pans in the past and sometimes it's really difficult to stay focused while I'm doing it. The second item is a palette, and palettes are really hard to finish. I have worked on this palette before a little bit, as you'll see some shades are finished. But I want to do some more work on it. This is the Urban Decay Shadow Box. Now this was the first high-end palette that I ever bought. And that's why I want to finish it, because it's like one of my oldest palettes now and I'd really like to get the full use out of it because it was so special when I bought it and exciting. I'll show you what I did to it last year, but I haven't used it in a really long while because I've just got so many palettes now. But that's what I've done. So it's hard to use this palette on its own now because sort of the two highlighty shades have gone, Sin and Baked Cowboy. And I've made a good deal of progress through Smog. And I've got some dips in some other shades, I'll show you up close. So Free Love's got a dip, I don't know if you can see, but Lost has as well. That brown shade on the bottom row. So I'm going to keep working with that. I'm probably going to use it in conjunction with other palettes, but that should stop me getting too bored of it and make me be able to stick to it. Hopefully, anyway. My third item is this Freedom colour correcting palette. Now, I bought this because I thought, oh, it's a really cool product and I'd never tried any colour correcting. But since then, I haven't really done any colour correcting. I think you can tell I've only used it a couple of times. I've barely used it at all. I'd really like to give it more of a try to see if I actually like colour correcting, because I feel like I've not given it a chance. I'll probably watch some tutorials and look at different ways of colour correcting and using this. And I think that'll give me more of a chance to enjoy using it and see if I like it and if I think it's a good product. My fourth product is a perfume. And the reason I'm including a perfume is because recently I went through my perfume drawer and I had heaps of perfumes. And I was smelling them all and so many of them had gone off and I was so upset because there were perfumes that I really liked that I just had to throw out. So I'm trying to make sure I use all my perfumes now and get good use out of them, the ones that I've got left. So this one is a really inexpensive perfume. It's Gold Digger, and I know at first glance it looks really tacky, but it smells just like Lady Million by Paco Rabanne. That's why I bought it. It smells really similar. If you smelt them side by side, you could probably tell that Paco Rabanne one's just a little bit smoother, but this one is really lovely too. And I want to use it, and it's good and long lasting as well. I paid £4.99 for it and it lasts really well. If I spray it in the morning, I can still smell it on my clothes like at the end of the day, which I think is really good. But I'd like to get full use out of it, even though it's a cheap product, because I don't want perfume to go to waste. So, oh, I forgot to say, I've done quite a lot of work on this one as well. See, a lot of these are finishing up things that I'd already been working on. I'm going to add new products as I go along and see what's working, because I've never filmed it before. So there's not a lot in that. It's an opaque bottle, so I can't really show you how much is in it. It feels quite light now. I think it's around kind of there sort of mark, but it's really hard to tell. My fifth product is just a single eyeshadow. It's a cream eyeshadow. I got it in a goodie bag, but I feel like I can use this up quite quickly, because I think cream eyeshadows, I don't think it'll be too difficult to use, because it's quite soft. It's really soft. It's just something that it's just lying about in my collection. I've not used it much, but I did buy it, so it'd be nice to get use out of it and get it out of my collection. My next product is a body lotion. I always find myself with lots of body lotions that I never use, and I don't know why, because they smell so lovely and I've got some really lovely ones. So I want to be a person that uses my body lotion. So this is the Victoria's Secret one. It's Pure Seduction, which is my favourite Victoria's Secret scent. And I've told myself I'm not allowed to buy any more Victoria's Secret things until I've used the ones I've got, which I've only got Pure Seduction ones at the minute, but I've definitely got my eye on some other ones, such as Strawberry and Sun Champagne, and Enchanted Love's really lovely as well. So I'm trying to see where this is up to, and I can see it's up to there where my thumb is. I don't think you can see on camera, but in real life I can actually see where it's up to. So there's a long way to go, but it does get narrower as it gets to the bottom, so it should be easier. And if I use this every night, I think I should be able to get through this pretty quickly. I'm going to put some marks on so that next time you can see my progress on the ones that it's possible to show progress. And next I've got two lipsticks. These are my final items. If I find like I've not got enough items in my project pan, I'm going to add more as I go along filming videos, but at the moment this is what I'm going to deal with. So one of these lipsticks is one of my least expensive lipsticks, and it's called Expression. It's by Freedom. I love the Freedom and Makeup Revolution sort of team of brands, the Tam Beauty group. They make such great products. I realised that I've got a lot of similar red lipsticks from the Tam Beauty range, so I wanted to use some up, and I thought it'd be nice rather than just throwing some out or getting rid of some to actually use some fully up. So as you can see, I've used this one a lot. I'm going to make one of those pieces of paper, I think, you know, with the progress on, so I can know for next time how much I've got left. But I feel like I've used a lot of that lipstick, and I'm hoping it won't take too long to use up. I really should have worn this today, but I did not think of that when I was doing my makeup. The next lipstick is one of the most expensive lipsticks I've ever bought. It's the YSL. It's this really pretty pink colour. It's really good for every day. I've not used it too much, as you can see, but it's a really soft creamy lipstick, so I think it'll be easier to use than a matte lipstick where it's really stiff, but it is really pigmented. So, and again, this is a lipstick I feel like I've just not used enough considering how much money it was, so I really want to get my money's worth out of it considering that it was so expensive. So that's all the products I've got in the project pan at the moment. I don't know how often I'm going to update these videos. I think what I'm going to do is see after what time I've made a reasonable progress, and when I've made a reasonable amount of progress, I'll film a video. So I might do 2 weekly videos, I think. But if I get to 2 weeks and I've barely made any progress whatsoever, I'll probably leave it to a month. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.